Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Aldia and my last name is 062. In here, I'll presentation about the impact of management accounting and how it can be implemented into the organizational culture. Okay, next slide. The first is abstract. What means the abstract? Yes, abstract is an important component in scientific papers that provides an overview of the research to examiners or readers. The abstract is located on the first page after the cover and consists of the 250 to 400 words. The abstract must contain the main problem, objective, methods, data, and conclusion in paragraph form. When writing an abstract, you must use effective sense, concise, clear, and easy to understand, because you could say that the abstract is the first impression of a scientific work. If you're writing in long line, surely readers will be lazy to open the next page, right? Well, there's something you need to know. At the end of the abstract, keywords will be 8. Keywords are terms that reference or are widely used in research. In here, the keywords are management, culture, organizational, management, accounting, and accounting business. Okay, the next slides. Introduction. Introduction are often written of the symbol I, are more familiar here as the introduction. As the name implies, introduce the theme or topic that you're writing. Write the theme in outline, but briefly to a reader. A good introduction must be adjust the reader segmentation. Don't write the introduction too long. Instead, make it using short sentence but widely. Every time you want to write a scientific journal, there are many formats. For example, the IEEE or Harvard style format. Well, specifically for the EEE style, the length of the introduction is enough to use 10% of the entire article. This shows that the writing of the introduction is quite short. According to Day, the introduction can be used to present the limitation of the problem that has just been researched by the author. Not only that, it turns out that introduction can also be used to direct the writer, as well as to direct to the literature review. Although the message confined is limited, make sure that in this chapter you also state the results of the research which are no less important. In here, there is a subject matter. The subject matter of the article is management accounting and its impact on organizational decision-making and culture. It explores how management accounting influences financial planning, cost control, and strategic decision within organization. The paper also emphasized the importance of integrating management accounting into the organizational culture for long-term sustainability and competitive advantage. Okay, next slide. In here, there is a method. In here, the research is designed appears to focus on qualitative method as it analyzes different management accounting methodologies and their impact on decision making. The study references past literature and theoretical frameworks rather than relying on statistical or numerical data, which is characteristic of a qualitative research approach. Qualitative research is a descriptive and analytical research method. The results of the research that are highlighted are the process relate to the theoretical basis that can be used in the research sense of subjectivity. Another term for qualitative research is the naturalistic method because it is written based on the condition and situation of the subject being studied. The next slide is data. The data in this journal appears to be implicit. Implicit data refers to information that is not explicitly stated or directly provided, but can be inferred or deduced from other available data. This data can provide insight into attitudes, preference, and other underlying factors that may not be immediately obvious. Implicit data often derived through analysis of patterns or relationships within a dataset, rather than from direct observation or measurement. Implicit data can be valuable for business and organizations looking to gain insights into customer behavior and preference, as it can provide a more complete picture of user activity beyond just the information that is explicitly provided. However, it is important to use implicit data ethically and transparently, and to ensure that any inferences drawn are accurate and supported by the available evidence. In here, there is a finding or resource. Resource is a chapter that contains the resource. In this section, a resource have been written by the author in full. Here, there are important things and the most important information. In the resource chapter, the author also explained the data analysis. Not only data analysis, but also explain the hypothesis testing. The resource section is where you report your research finding based on the methodology you applied. The resource section should state the research findings arranged in a logical order without bias or opinion. A section explaining the result is especially necessary if your paper includes data generated from your own research. In here, the resource is overall the resource highlights that management accounting is essential for strategic planning and adaptability, ensuring that organization can respond effectively to change market condition and technological advancement. The next slide is discussion. Is the discussion. The discussion section is the most important section. In the discussion stage, researchers are expected to discuss the research results referred to in current reference. In this section, you can write your opinion, but the opinion comes from the facts that you find from reading various reference, because this section must be full of reference. I suggest that you use your published paper with a real theme as a reference. The next slide is the conclusion. Management accounting has evolved beyond traditional cost control, now serving as a strategic tool for decision-making, risk management, and performing evaluation. The study confirms that modern organizations rely on management accounting to enhance financial planning, improve operational efficiency, and maintain competitiveness. Conclusion. This conclusion can be interpreted as an applicable placed at the end of a writing or essay. The conclusion combines its point discussed in a line thought so that it can reach and answer the initial question as in the research. The conclusion is in the form of statement. And last, the findings align with previous research. highlighting its importance in business adaptability and corporate governance. The study suggests that further research could explore emerging technologies in management accounting, such as AI-driven financial analysis and automation. Okay, thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.